here's the thing. There's no doubting what we see before us, the actions and behaviours of Meghan Markle and the way she navigates, the way she holds herself, in my opinion, is someone who is not your normal, you know. Not many people will go to the length she has gone to. And we've seen over the many years since it's rolled out, in every stage almost that she walks upon, this stage she doesn't deserve, that she gained off a name from the man she married, and how she used his family for very much her own gain, in how this stage is way too big for her name. As we watch her go into meltdown pretty much every time, as she uses people as props for her limelight, as we watch the hand come out, as she grabs the arm, as she grips on so tight, as she awkwardly plays with her collar and plays with her hair. It doesn't, the claw, people call her. That's what they say about Meghan, because no matter where she is, no matter what time of day, no matter if Harry's not by her side, whoever's there, she will grip on too tight. In this woman who takes this stage to preach to us largely about strong independence and feminism, and what it is to be you and to be complete with who you are, and never let anyone guide your life, because you are strong. The claw just gives me complete insecurity. Someone with a lacking of ability, someone who doesn't back herself, who needs someone else to grip onto. Also, by using that claw, that guide, it will guarantee that she's going to be in shot in that person's photo in that magazine for her own life, to propel herself into the spotlight, you know. It's a really conflicting way. And I suppose I want to speak on, not that I justify her behaviour, because I never could. And no matter how many hospital visits or foundations she attends, no matter how many stages she awkwardly steps upon, I will also always remember my queen, the disrespect shown to her name. I will always see that curtsy in front of that stage. I will always see the girl who was happy to cause divide worldwide in order for her to be on this stage, so awkward to the eye, so uncomfortable to watch, as she's not got the ability like everyone else. And as we watch her dad get berated and hated, the one who stepped up, the one who was there by her side, who sent her to the UK with her mates with photos outside Buckingham Palace, the best schools for his baby girl, as we watch him and his A to Z of prom nights to graduation days, as he was there every step of the way. And we see this awkward woman in front of us who can't understand that compassion, that love, the family, the empathy. And you think, well, her dad gave her that. We've seen all that. We've seen the actual footage roll out because she sold out. We watched King Charles, now as in Prince Charles, walk her down the aisle as she kicked dad out after everything he gave and done for her life. So how did she not get the empathy and love when she had someone inject her with so much? But then if we look at Meghan Markle in her life, if we look on paper, if we take away the anger and rage inside, and I don't do this in sympathy, believe me, but I think if Meghan was honest with herself, the only one that should be blamed for the damage that's created is, one, herself, but two, the damage of her mom walking out, because we see so much emphasis on Thomas Markle Sr., but we all look on and can see what he did for her in her early years. We didn't see her mom though, did we? The one who carried her, the one who gave birth to her, the equal to her, the woman in her life, her mom. In how that's gotta hurt. That's gotta sting when you go to school and watch everyone else with their mom. In fact, I know it does. I do the aftermath of abuse. For me, my biological dad didn't step up and had an abuser step in his place. Fun, but there are so many that didn't have the mom. The mom walked out. And that hurts when you look around you and your mom's not there for you. You don't feel enough. And we see Meghan Markle's needy behaviour, this need to be loved, this need to be adored, this someone who needs to compete to be enough. And we see that moment of that wedding day as King Charles walked down the aisle past the mum who got stepped up, even though she stepped out. And I think to myself, is this what that was? To be, look at me, mum, I've achieved so much. Can I be enough? Am I enough? I'll look after you if you stick around. Please stay around. Is it? Or possibly the Meghan Markle we see and come to know with the signing away of his family. We all understand now in the words she said while sat on that sofa with Oprah, it was to cause divide as she used race to conquer and divide, and her mom fit the story. She was the perfect device, you know? It's confusing, isn't it? But I think if Meghan Markle really wanted to be honest with herself, the root of all the damage to her life all rolled out that we see in front of our eyes is her selfish behaviour, maybe stemmed from the fact that she never felt enough. Her mum didn't stick around. She walked out of her life and her dad stepped up, and she's forever trying to convince her mum that she is enough and please stick around. Obviously that's all got lost in translation because, like I say, no matter what stage she stands on, no sympathy will go her way for how she's treated his family, this country, how she stands in a room and continues to speak upon feminism in my name when I see and watch her only use that feminine in her for fame and for her own gain. She is not someone who I want to represent me. She's not someone who reflects me as a woman, you know? But I just wanted to say, because there's a massive spotlight on Thomas Markle Sr., but if we were to clear-cut case this as a non-doctor, non-expert, just someone who knows pain and letdown and rejection. But here's the thing also, with me knowing that pain and rejection that I felt, I will stop short at creating that on somebody else because I know what it is to feel that. You know, most people have been hurt really bad. They know the difference between good and bad, and they don't want to be the wrongs that they had. And this is where maybe the damage, the genetic gene pool in how, Doria Ragland was the one that started it all. But again, just a person reflecting, sharing my thoughts and opinions with you. Like a true movie review, everything they've placed out in front of me and you.